People of the Purple Butterfly, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at purplebutterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And here we have some push pins. The painting. I'm going to use the push pins to hang this up. I stepped on the scale and weighed myself, and then I picked this up so that way I could get an accurate weight of how much this weighs, because it's too light to just put on the scale. So come to find out, it weighs 1.2 pounds. A push pin can hold, well, it depends. If you're using a wooden surface, a push pin can hold 4 pounds. If you're using drywall, a push pin can hold 2 pounds. So I put 4 push pins on my wall back there because it's drywall. I'm going to put a 5th one there, and I'm going to show you what to do. The trick, and see, I couldn't use command strips for this because the way it's made, the blue jean material is on the outside and it's not going to give a flat surface, and I doubt the command strips will stick to cloth, as you know, most canvas frames are made of, you know, canvas and wood. So if you have lumpy, bumpy, and material like blue jeans, which I'm assuming it's got sizing and starch and all that stuff in there, that's not going to adhere well to the command strips. So I came up with a different solution. There's a 1/4 inch recess right here because of the way the frame is made. So I'm thinking, and I tested this theory out on my topi hanging, and yeah, it fits well. If I take this push pin, let's get it where you can see it, and put it here, and not drop it. The tip of the push pin is literally flush with the frame. In fact, I'm going to stick it in the opposite direction so you can see. See where that literally comes out? So literally it will support. That little ridge right there is what's going to hold the, well, hold on. That little ridge right there is what's going to hold the frame. So let's get started, shall we? I put the picture on the corner and marked the line over, and then moved it over and marked the line, moved it over, so that way I had a level surface, because I'm doing this standing on my bed, so trying to hold the level at the same time was just not going to work. Especially with my bed being made 100% of memory foam, and you sink when you step, so yeah. So I'm going to put this one right there, and I'm just going to push it in. And yeah, this is drywall, but it's more like masonry, because it's hard to push this in. But once it's in, it's in. So think about it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This only weighs 1.5 pounds. So yeah, put it over where you need it and just slide it down until it connects and your picture's hung. Yeah. Is that cool or what? So now I have a picture that won't fall off the wall, won't hit me in the head, won't lose its adherence like the command strips can do. Yeah, because the pink picture that was in the other room, the command strips was the kind made for picture hanging. Said it holds 12 pounds. That picture in there with the frame only weighed 7 pounds. It should not have fell, and it should not have fell where my face was. And I happened to look at the packaging right after that, and it says specifically, do not hang in a bedroom. In other words, don't hang it over where your face is, because if it fails, boom, that's you. Bye. So that's how I ended up hanging it in the living room. And it has actually fallen off the wall twice in the living room with the frame removed. Because when it fell, the first thing I did, I took that glass frame completely out of the equation. I gave it away to one of my neighbors. They were moving in and said, "Ah, man, I can use a picture frame." And I said, "Really? Because I have one right here." "You're kidding. You're going to just give that to me?" I was like, "If you want it." So he has the picture frame. I have a picture hanging that has no border around it. If I put a frame, I'll make one out of foam core so that way it doesn't weigh anything. But it looks good just, attached to the wall with no frame around it. And same theory here. The only difference is instead of command strips, and that one took 4 command strips, and every now and then I have to go and push the command strips to make sure those little Velcro type grips are still firmly attached. But yeah, this I don't have to go push anything, hang it, forget it, I'm done. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. These push pins aren't even the good kinds. These are the kind you get from Dollar Tree. So you pay $1, you get 120 in the package. The packaging is really flimsy, so if you buy them, first thing you do, get a Ziploc, dump them in the Ziploc and seal it up, or put the entire package in the Ziploc and seal it up. So that way, the first time you use it, you open it and the flimsy plastic goes like this and splays your stuff everywhere. At least you have the forethought to have it in a, zipper container, so that way your push pins aren't getting everywhere and sticking you and all that. Especially if you have little feet running around, because trust me, those hurt when you step on them. Ask me how I know. And yeah, if you aren't careful, Dollar Tree push pins, when you're pushing, sometimes the tops break off and that will pierce your skin. So if you're willing to spend $3, get some real push pins from Staples. Otherwise, the Dollar Tree push pins work fine. Just be aware that, if it seems like it's, finna push through the opposite direction instead of the forward direction, remove that, get another one. So that way, because they're not high quality. But yeah, so that is my helpful hint of the day. There's another picture that I'm going to try this method out on. It's hanging with command strips. It's an open frame picture, the one that says Supergirl back there. I'm thinking take a clear push pin and put it on the inside, just push it into the wall, and it'll still support without me having to worry about, because like I said, the actual pictures, you have to go back every now and then, just push it, make sure it's still attached, because they do, loosened from time to time. And if the kind with the grips, you know, you just literally push it back and they re-grip. If it's the kind that's smooth, you want to make sure you're pushing that, you know, to affirm the adhesion. So if I put push pins on those couple of items, I don't have to worry about it. You know, I'm OCD. I'm still going to check every now and then, but I won't have that thought in the back of my head, oh, that's going to fall down on me. So, yeah. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. I'm finna go finish my espresso and enjoy my painting. And y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Don't forget to comment and subscribe and hit that bell button if you are so inclined to.